Hi guys, so here we're going to talk about how to foster a kitten with the shelter. They should hand you a carrier, or you could bring your own, or you can try to get them in a little box, but best to get a carrier. So things to consider: you're going to probably need some towels, food, toys, litter box, as well as maybe even some dishes. I have a little mat that I put for the kittens because they're very dirty. You can even get some drawers to store some stuff like food, little napkins, toys. I got a litter bag. Depends on what shelter you foster with, but pretty much they can supply you with supplies like towels, sheets, little blankets for them to lay on. Trash bags. You'll definitely need that to dump the litter and dirty laundry. They even hand you maybe even a little bag with some paperwork. I have syringes just in case because my kittens are in the between of going from milk to wet food. You'll get a nursing kit with some little nipples depending on the size, some also dry food, a supply of wet canned food. We use Science Diet. They'll even give you some paperwork on your kittens. They should supply you with some, as well as how to care for some kittens if you don't know. And then even a weekly sheet of if they're eating, urinating, if it's normal, not normal. I have a big, large crate that I kennel my dog in. I use it for foster kittens, and I set up their cage with some litter, a litter box. You can see the kittens are in there. This is the canned food, the wet food that I'll use. Here's a basic setup, kittens in the crate. That's what the wet food will look like with some milk in it. I socialize my dog with the kittens by sending him around the crate, just so they can get used to a dog. As a foster parent, you want them to be socialized with kids, any other animals, just to make them the best foster pet ever. So these kittens are eating the wet food, as you can see. I just wanted to show you. I have the syringe as backup, just in case they're not going to eat. These kittens are still in between stages, so I do have to make sure that they go near their bowl to eat. They're not really aware that, oh, okay, the food is right there. They have to go eat. So I have to place them near so they could smell it. Sometimes even like you can scruff their neck like the mom would do, and just kind of get them near the food so they can eat it. The other kitten's interested. And the other ones are, you want to get them used to going in the litter box right after they eat, even before they eat. So if you place them in the litter box before you feed them, so you can like do that. I place them in there before I start prepping their food. That's the milk mixed with the wet. You want to do that because you want them to be litter trained. Not all the time will they know to go straight to the litter box. You don't want a foster kitten that doesn't know how to use the litter box. So let's start them off early and get them trained. So the best thing while you're prepping food, put them in the litter box so they can realize what it's for. And then this way you're mixing the food. Now they're looking for their food, and I'm still getting the food ready, because it does need to cool down. I did warm up the milk and mix it with the wet, and I did warm up the wet just a little bit. So I'll put it in their bowl, and I'm going to place it down. Also, if you get one kitten that's not eating, you definitely want to get them interested. So if you still have the syringe feed with the wet food and the milk mixed in, I would suggest doing that. But definitely want them all to get together. It's okay to eat together, so they're aware that they don't have no food aggression when they get older, that it's okay to share a bowl if they need to share. But if one's not eating, you get a kid not eating, definitely place the food in their mouth. So you just want to get a little bit on the tip of your finger, put it near their gums. They'll start licking it, they'll get interested. Sometimes you'll have them successfully do it on their own. Other times you'll just still have to syringe feed until they're able to get it. And their other siblings will kind of show them. If you're just fostering one kitten, then you're just going to have to take your time with that. So as you can see, I'm scruffing the other kitten because she's just not eating. I do have to get her to eat because the moment they kind of stop eating, there's probably signs. You definitely want to be concerned because there's a reason why they might not be eating. Either she doesn't know how, so I might have to syringe feed her, as well as she's probably unaware of how to eat. So I definitely have to teach her. And if she's still not eating even syringe feeding, there might be something wrong. So you definitely want to keep an eye on your kittens. Having them is just like having a baby. You have to pay attention to all the signs. As you can see, there's some like wetness right there. That's just because some of them got their little paws in the wet food or even in the water. And you can see one's grooming herself. The other one's in the litter box because I placed her in the litter box right after she ate. I did leave a poop in there just so they can know that's the place they're supposed to go. I did leave some pee, the little pee, because it'll kind of shred up. That kind of litter is pellet litter. It's kind of weird, I know, but it works. So if you ever have any questions on how to foster through the shelter, definitely go to your local shelter and try to help out. Kitten season is coming. We definitely need more people that are willing to learn and be willing to foster some kittens and just house them. We do need the most help we can possibly get. Anybody can be a foster parent. You just have to have a kind heart and willing to do a little bit of cleaning up and work. And I swear the reward is amazing. These kittens, I definitely, every time I've fostered, never seen my kittens come back. And it's because they're so well socialized and they're very loving and they're able to get along with just about anybody. And those are the type of animals that people want. So the more you socialize and stuff, as well as all the vaccines and everything, shelters do usually pay for them, so you don't have to worry about anything. The shelter provides all of that. Definitely find out more information. Try to become a foster parent. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. Thank you.